Hi guys, we are here to eat and to try out a lot of different food. Let's just hope the weather is on our side. We got our credentials, but it's raining.
Merci encore d'être là ce soir. Je suis sûr que vous allez vous régaler. Dans tous nos chalets, vous allez voir, la nourriture est excellente.
Et donc je déclare officiellement ouvert le Festival Gourmand de Disneyland Paris, édition 2018.
We waited a bit for the rain, got in, got this opening ceremony you just saw, and now it's time to go and do some tasting. Now, to be completely honest, as you will notice, we were invited by Disneyland Paris to come and check this out. On the other hand, that's no reason why this should be a biased video. So if something isn't good or does not meet the standards that it should, I will say it. If something is good, I will definitely say it. But before we do that, we need to go and do some tasting. So the very first one that we are gonna try is a new boot. Officially, this is still France, I think, but it wasn't there last year. So let's go taste something new. First thing to try is the Colombo chicken. Just to make it easy for you guys, when we eat something, I'll write down below what we're eating and what the price is for that item. We'll make it probably easier for you. Woo. And then we got... Let's taste another thing. This is not bad at all. Could be a bit warmer, if you ask me, but it's not bad at all. It's really good. On the other hand, it's up to you to decide for this price if you want to risk it, but it's really good. Well, basically nice. Next region on the list is the Alsace region, which we had last year as well. So here we went for the onion tart, and I have a Sylvaner wine, which is right here. Now, just to give you the size, this is my hand, and there you go. It is warm, it's not hot because I can stand it. This is €5. 5. So next region, the southeast was here last year as well. So next we got the charcuterie plate, the foie gras, and a glass of wine. This, and this is my hand again, on a normal day would be €35. Not bad. I mean, this is all cold. You cannot go wrong with putting it on a plate and it's cold, but that's good. €14 and 16. I don't know. Glass of wine still €5. I think that's a good deal. On this, you're gonna have to decide. You can share both items. Like we took them last year, and we were a group of 6 or maybe 7. And we just shared the plates, so it means if you're there with 6, this thing comes a lot cheaper, meaning €5 a person and you have a nice plate. So yeah, why not try it out? So one of the really nice things is that we can experience everything you guys can experience when coming to the Rendez-vous Gourmand or Easy Set, the food festival. also the music bands. Oh, look, my good friend PixieDust.be got even more food. Just take a good look. He did order 2 portions of balls. Our region is one who came back and is very popular, especially for this, but also this cheese. I mean, the tartiflette is good, but the cheese on the little sandwich, oh boy. This is definitely one of the most popular items. Also last year. And you can see it also has the longest line of everything. There's a pixie duster. So next on the list, Bretagne, the region of Mont Saint-Michel, who I got the pleasure to visit. And some crepes are on the list. So it's a bit hard with the glass, but you have then the crepe that you can get with cheese and mushrooms, but also one with sugar or even Nutella. And of course we're gonna try the ham and cheese one and the sugar one or Nutella one. What do we think? Nutella? Nutella. And we're still on the Provence region. I was here last year as well. With some, I think those are lamb chops, little tuna sandwiches, but especially some desserts. This place stuns me every time. And you can even get your picture drawn here. Look at this. Awesome. There's a line to do that, and there's something I'm not keen of doing the night with not a lot of people is doing a line. We are allowed on to Ratatouille, but I mean, yeah, well. And this is one of the 3 bands who will be playing during this festival, during the Rendez-vous Gourmand. You might recognize them because they're here, I'm not saying quite often, but they're here from time to time. With the very nice backdrop, couldn't be better. So during this fun night, we have the honor and privilege to be with Alexander, who's the project leader for food and beverage for this festival. And we got the time to ask Alexander a few questions about the 2nd edition of the Rendez-vous Gourmand. So this edition, apparently from last year, has grown quite a bit. A few new regions and lands came in. Who made the decision? Who said, hey, I want Italy or I want Belgium in there?
Okay, very good question. In fact, last year we did this event for 2 weeks and 6 chalets. We were just focused on French area. And when we did a debrief about the event, we say, okay, we can do more because the guests were very exciting to come here and they asked more longer and more chalets. This is what we developed, like 6 new chalets focused on Europe. So Spain, Italy, Belgium. Why we choose these 3 countries is because we did like a study with the guests, and first Italy was the first country that the guests want to see here. and Spain the second one. Belgium came after, but the good thing with Belgium is there is a product easy to eat, perfect for street food. And I'm pretty sure all the guests will appreciate our fries from Belgium, the waffle, and this product very famous everywhere in the world.
So, just to make sure, we know that the CEO of Disneyland Paris is a Belgian. He had nothing to do with it, right? Did he push on? Did he say, I want waffles this time?
No, but just to let you know, all the product from Belgium was tested by our CEO, Daniel Delcourt.
Oh, so we know it has a seal of approval.
Yes, we got our approval.
So, the thing you started out with was this festival went from 3 weeks to basically almost bit more than 2 months, which we see in Florida, food and wine getting longer and longer. This just exploded in terms of what we saw last year to this year. Was it that popular that we went for way longer and almost doubled, maybe a bit more than doubled the time?
When we stopped last year, the event, the Rendez-vous Gourmand, a lot of guests say, oh, it's already finished. But when you are in a Ratatouille area, it's like a very good link with the chalet. So this is why we say, okay, maybe we can do more. We just can listen our guests and say, next year we can do more. We can do 2 months. This is what we do this year. And now we have like a big atmosphere from when you are leaving from Studio One, at the beginning of the park, you start with the Chalet Italy, and then you are going through all the park to finish here in Bretagne.
It is a nice walkway. One last question.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite dish on this festival? Is there one thing that stands out? You don't have to say waffles. You can answer it very honestly.
Okay. Of course I have favorite place. My favorite one is La Tropézienne. It's like the dessert from Saint-Tropez. I love this dessert. But I want to say this year I recommend to test Antilles. It's our new point of sales in the French area. You have like Acra de Morue, you have Boudin, it's delicious. I recommend to test that. And also, I just want to talk about the vegan chalet, because a lot of people think vegan mean lettuce, salad, and seeds. And we want to show like vegan means good food, like funny food, enthusiast food, you know. And this is what we wanted to show with this point of sales. So just have a look on vegan chalet, and maybe you will have a new mind about vegan food.
Yeah, because it's not only one region and a few lands who came with it, the different countries came with it, but also a vegan booth and a merchandise booth. So we're really excited to see that. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
And we will go and taste some more.
Enjoy.
Thank you so much. So that was incredibly nice for Alexander to take a few minutes to answer those 2-3 questions we had. I really appreciate that. Thank you for your time. And now it's time to go inside Chez Rémy for a special encounter. Well, basically the name of the restaurant says it, right? Hi there, little chef. I see you have your inspiration there right behind you.
Exactly.
The great Gusteau. Now who's the better cook, Gusteau or you? No doubt it's you. I'm sure it's you. As long as Emile can eat it, it's all good. This vibe, this atmosphere. So as the food and beverage coordinator said, it's not only France, which was also here on this place, the same regions last year. A few new countries came on the list, and we're going to go and check them out. And not only those new countries, but also a vegan booth and a little gift shop. I mean gift shop, of course. First things first, we are going to try something vegan. So let's go and check the vegan sauce. To be clear because we had some questions about the yogurt, soy yogurt, so we're all right with that. So from the vegan booth we took the falafel, and I'm already on a dessert tour with the apple crumble. Completely unsafe. Now with the apple crumble, she asked me if I want it warm. And I mean, it's always better to have an apple crumble a bit warm. I didn't expect she would put it in the microwave. Anyways, it is warm, but it's different in a microwave. You don't, it's different. I would have preferred if it was not in the microwave. But anyways, she asked me if I wanted warm, and I said yes. So. There's a booth to get your drinks, and a lot of alcoholic drinks and Belgian beers, which is pretty nice. I'm sure we will end with one drink here, but not now. And this was the last band we needed to see. This is one of the 3 bands you will also see during this festival. And look who's there.
Comme ça on va éviter les accrodages.
Mickey Minnie. Awesome dance. So with Mickey and Minnie standing here, the booth that was on our list, Spain, has nobody. And this is what you can get here in Spain. And we're with the desserts, so I mean, we'll keep it with the desserts. From Spain we have the crème catalan and the churros. Churros are cold. This is boiling hot. But this is cold. This is boiling hot. Let's take a look at Italy. As I said, I think we tried everything that was like the main course. You have these little pieces of pizza, but we are going to go for dessert. They were all out of tiramisu, so we got the panna cotta. Let's get a taste of this. It's not the best I've ever eaten, it's not the worst, but it's not in the top 3. One booth that is new, without any food, is the merchandising stands, where you can get your own name or year, or I don't know what you can put on there. These are a few of the items that are made especially for the skirt, which has the Festival Gourmand logo on it, the pin of the festival, some cool magnets. If you want to get your baguette, these are all really nice. You know how they say, keep the best for last. My home country. I'm not gonna go with one of the hot plates because I totally love this, but I think we just go for the waffle. I think we need to go for the waffle. Another Belgian specialty are these little candies, which you can buy here on the Belgian booth. Which basically you can buy some small items, like 2 or 3 items, you can buy at every booth. Now what did you think? Of course we're gonna try the waffle. to toast on this night. So guys, this was it for me here at the Rendez-vous Gourmand in Disneyland Paris. Well, at least for this preview, because this festival, this little festival, well actually not so little, will continue until end of September next day. And we didn't spend the night, we did spend the night thinking about this whole Rendez-vous Gourmand. Because basically what you get for the price is not always justified, meaning that portions can be small. And if you have been to the Food and Wine Festival in Epcot, you will see that the most portions are small, but they're freshly made for you, and basically that's what you pay for. It's something good, it's sometimes new, sometimes things you didn't see a lot, but it's freshly made, and that justifies the price. That's not the same case here. Everything is pre-made and it's just heated here. And I don't think those small portions justify sometimes a higher price. To give you an example, everything you have seen in this little video, everything that was food or the wine we took, was approximately 130 euros worth. Now thank Disneyland Paris for inviting us, because that's a lot of money. And to be honest, it's not that we got out here feeling very hungry, but on the other hand, that buys you a nice menu, even two nice menus here at the Bistro Chez Rémy, which might be a better deal, because if you want to come and have lunch or dinner here, those 130 euros might be a bit of a big step too much, because we shared a lot of plates just to try a few things out, but we wouldn't have taken all this if we would have paid full price. We're gonna be very honest about that. Now, the taste was good. We loved a few dishes that were absolutely amazing. Others could be a bit warmer because they were heated here. Some things were heated too much, like the crème catalane. They just put it in the oven where you just bake like the sugar on top, and it's a fresh dessert. This was hot, boiling hot. Not the way that you serve it. Now, it's totally up to you. Be sure to come and check it out. But as I said, I want to give you an honest opinion, even though we were invited. This is our opinion. Some of the prices are not justified, but the atmosphere, the music around it, just sitting around trying some of the food is a really nice thing to do, and it's just a nice vibe that's here. The word of some things, it's totally up to you. If I had a choice between spending 130 euros here on these food booths or at a nice restaurant like the Bistro Chez Rémy or Waltz, I would prefer to take the restaurant. But I did have my favorite. And I think for this year, my favorite, without a doubt, is the French West Indies, or Les Antilles as the French call it. Definitely the winner for me. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you real soon. Bye guys.